today's Zoom call is going to be pulled out of a hat. I've got the hat here. This is for your brand-conscious Denver citizen. This is a Carhartt beanie. And I see these everywhere. You go to the auto parts store, and you see like two customers and one of the people that works there all wearing this exact hat, same color and everything. It's a very practical hat here in Denver. But today I'm wearing my San Francisco hat and pulling songs out of my other hat. I'll also be taking requests. Got a couple already, which I'll work into the show. And basically, that's how the format's going to work. Did anybody play the little video clip that I inserted in the email and the Facebook event? No, it's just a little header, you know, where I usually put a photo. I put a 5-second clip from Rocky and Bullwinkle, which is something I remember so vividly of Bullwinkle reaching into the hat every beginning of the episode and going, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Whoops, wrong hat. But we'll see what rabbits we can pull out today. So yeah, if you want to pipe up with a request, you're welcome to, and if I know it, I'll do it. Oh, cool. Purple Heart. Now I'm working on a new CD. It's called Untempered Music, and actually Purple Heart is one of the songs I'm working hard on for it, so it's a good one to play because I've been working steadily on it. This is my song about online dating. Here I am at my computer, signing up again for free for the battle of the sexes in the 21st century. My armor is all dented now, and my arrows all are blunt. I'm a battle-hardened veteran on the OkCupid front. If I don't come easily and I hesitate to start, please don't take it personally. It's just my purple heart. I wear it proudly on my sleeve as I fill out my questionnaire. I can't believe I still believe you're hiding in this mess somewhere. Maybe I'm Odysseus and I'm headed for my home. Maybe I'm just Sisyphus and I've learned to love my stone. If I don't come easily and I hesitate to start, please don't take it personally. It's just my purple heart. It's just my purple heart. Whoa, whoa, oh my God, just look at you. You're perfect 10. I shouldn't even answer you. I'm gonna fall in love again. I watch my fingers typing now as though they're in a trance. Are you my perfect lover? Is this our only Come and dance the dance with me, and if it falls apart, please don't take it personally. It's just a purple heart. It's just a purple heart. Cool, thank you. Yeah, that's going to be a rocker, of course. Oh, thanks, Naomi. Saw a little icon flipping up there. Let's pull another rabbit out here. Oh, cool. 35 square foot mansion. Haven't played that one in a while. I have a 35-year-old son living in Clearwater, Florida, and I'm very proud of him. He's a really cool guy. And so this one's for Graham because it's his favorite of my songs. He likes this one better than any of them. Oh. Let's try that again. How much space do you think we need to make a place for you and me? This queen-size bed is 5 feet by 7. Sometimes that's all the real estate you need. We've got a 35 square foot mansion. I've been to heaven, that is 5 by 7. It's a 35 square foot mansion, and I'm the richest man in town. There's a house up on a hill. I see it every time I'm driving home. They've got a tennis court and swimming pool. On 20 acres you can be alone. They got no neighbors to borrow power tools. They got no family to make them blue. They never argue, they never see each other. I'm so glad I'm coming home to you and our 35 square foot mansion. I've been to heaven, that it's 5 by 7. It's a 35 square foot mansion, and I'm the richest man in town. There's a girl up on the screen. I read about her in the checkout line. She's got $1 million diamond ring. She's got a man who's gone all the time. She's got the parties, she's got the money too, and all the goodies that the world can give. I got a feeling she's just like me and you. She'd give it all for a chance to live in a 35 square foot mansion. I've been to heaven, and it's 5 by 7. It's a 35 square foot mansion, and I'm the richest man in town. I'm the richest man in town. There ain't a man or woman in the whole world, honey, to feel jealous of. get you through when you don't have money. And what good is money if you don't have love? Maybe I should get a better job. We'll buy a castle with an ocean view. Then I can get myself a fancy car and drive another 40 miles to you. I know you're in there. I holler, hello, honey. I think I hear you holler back at me. I get a beer, go find the living room, and spend the evening with the huge TV. Nah, I'll take the 35 square foot mansion. I've been to heaven and it's 5 by 7. It's a 35 square foot mansion, and I'm the richest man in town. We've got a 35 square foot mansion. I've been to heaven and it's 5 by 7. It's a 35 square foot mansion, and I'm the richest man in town. I'm the richest man in All right. Thanks so much. Well, I do have a request from Amy, who can't be here today, and she asked if I could sing the Cove without my guitar, which is often how I sing it. I've sung it that way at the beach. I've sung it to the ocean. Some of the best moments of my musical life have been times where I started singing it without the guitar and the room just went dead silent. You could hear a pin drop. That happened with Angelisa a couple of times in the harmony people. And it's, it's a good way. And then I can pick any old key. I can sing it in whatever comes to mind. So I'm going to sing the Cove a cappella. There's a place by the ocean, caught between the cliffs and the tide, a narrow sandy slice of the garden with the rocks on either side. Come and meet me by the water. I'll see you at the edge of the sea. Neptune's son and Aphrodite's daughter, for one day we shall be free. You won't need your suit of armor. You may leave it on the sand. Feel the sun upon your body and the breeze upon your skin. Come and meet me by the waters. We'll gather at the edge of the sea. Neptune's sons and Aphrodite's daughters, for one day we shall be free. Come and meet me by the waters. We'll gather at the edge of the sea. Neptune's sons and Aphrodite's daughters, for one day we shall be free. One day we shall be free. Thank you. That felt good.
That was beautiful a cappella.
Thank you. There's something, if anybody ever wants to nerd out with me on this stuff, the tuning of a guitar or a piano is not quite the same tuning as a natural singing voice. It's off by fractions of a semitone in many places. And when I sing without the guitar, I am liberated from that. The guitar is no longer trying to control what frequencies I sing, and I find that I can sing a lot easier. So I really do like singing a cappella. As much as the guitar, of course the guitar is a wonderful instrument, but that's nice. I'm really glad it sounded good. All right, how about another hat? Oh, cool. Ocean Man. Great. I've been playing this one really slow lately, so I'm gonna take it slow. This is an early song. 1974. I got a free drinking glass at Herfy's in Seattle, and the drinking glass said Green Mountain Boys on it. I think it was 1976, though. It had to be 76 or 75 because it was a celebration of the bicentennial that happened that year. And so that would have been 50 years ago. Wow, more than 50 years ago. Anyway, so Green Mountains started going through my head, and I had some space themes in my head, and so here we go. This doesn't have any overt space themes in it, but anyway. Odd things go into writing a song. This is Ocean Man. You say you love green mountains, I am an ocean man. You say you love your city streets, yeah, I am an ocean man. And I know those city streets, yeah, like the back of my hand. And I love your mountains also, but I'm an ocean man. I am an ocean man. Give me endless battles between the sea and land, between the waves and the pebbles in the sand, where it all began. You say you love your people, I am an ocean man. You say you need their company, well, I'm an ocean man. And I have my people also. I love to touch a hand and hear the laughter of a friend, but I'm an ocean man. I am an ocean man. Give me endless reaches where a man can stand alone upon the endless beaches in the sand, where it all began. You say you love those mountain mornings when the world is pink and white. You say you love those violet evenings and the crystal nights. Well, I've seen that mountain sunshine as it greets the land, and I've been known to stand in starshine, but I'm an ocean man. I am an ocean man. When the sky is storming and the blood-red clouds of anger reflect the sailor's warning in the sand, where it all began. Ooh, ocean man. Ooh, ocean man. All right. Thank you. Taking a moment to plug myself in the chat, put in that contributions link in case anybody's inspired. I'm going to play a request from myself. Your host has got a request. I mentioned this some time ago and said I might play it during a show, and I think today's the one. I'd been working for months on the first cut from this new CD that I'm working on. And I finished it a couple weeks ago, and I put it up on Spotify, and I'm glad to say that it's done better on Spotify in the first couple of weeks than anything else that I have released on there. It's on a country playlist, and it's doing all right, better than my Spotify songs usually do. The reason it took so long is that I speak of these different ways of tuning things, and I went ahead and retuned all the guitars to what's called just intonation, where it's actually the frequencies that are used by the voice, the way that the voice intonates things, which made it a lot easier to sing along with. And so there's no equal temperament at all, none of what's normally on a guitar or on a piano. It's all retuned slightly. It's very subtle. You can't hear much except that to my ear it sounds sweeter. And so I'm going to play that song, if you'll bear with me. A very boring music video, but this is the video. It's just the cover, the little cover for the single, and this is this song. And I'll look forward to hearing any comments you might have. Breakup Songs. Here we go. The first time it happened, I was 17. She was the beauty of the senior class. She drove me crazy in her t-shirt and jeans. And when she dumped me, it kicked my ass. I went home and got my dad's guitar and started writing a song. It's been a pretty good run so far. I wrote 100 more before you came along. I don't want to write anymore breakup songs. I got enough of them to get me through. I don't need any more breakup songs. I'd rather have you. I sang about the girl who was moving in. She moved out before the second verse. I swore I'd never go through that again. Next time it was even worse. I had a long-haired lover who was doing me right while she was doing me wrong. And there I was again, up all night, losing a girlfriend and gaining a song. I don't want to write any more breakup songs. I got enough of them to get me through. I don't need any more breakup songs. I'd rather have you. I'd rather have you. Every heartache had a silver lining. At least I'll get a song out of this. I like it better when the sun is shining. I'll find my inspiration in your tender kiss. I don't want to write any more breakup songs. I got enough of them to get me through. I don't need any more breakup songs. I'd rather have you. I'd rather have you. Okay, great, thank you. Yay! Thanks a lot. Great. Was it Naomi you said? Oh, yeah, thank you. Worthy country song, yep. Yep, not really intended to be a country song, but that's just how it came out, you know. You don't set out to write it. I wouldn't set out to write a song, a country song, or any particular genre. They just all kind of arise from the basic DNA of the song. Yeah. Well, shall I just grab the hat again? This is fun. Thank you for being here. Great. All right. This song's named after Miles here. It's just called 7 Miles to Memphis. I could call. You've probably all heard this song, maybe more than once. It's a true travel log of one of the most influential bus rides in my life. If you ever want to be forced to have an adventure, take a 3-day bus ride across the country. Because you can't sleep. There's no way to sleep on a Trailways bus. And you can't help but meet people, because what are you going to do while you're awake for 72 hours? All right, here we go. I never saw any of these folks again, but this rendition is dedicated to the folks on that bus. She got on at the Portland station on the first day out of 3. I liked the way she looked, and I was glad when she sat by me. She said, "Honey, what's your destination?" I said, "Memphis, Tennessee. I got a picking partner there, and it's a place I've always wanted to be." By the time we got to Bend, I knew her whole life story. She knew my dreams and my plans. By morning she was sleeping with her head on my shoulder. I was a happy man. Have a good life. It's been good to know you. It's 7 miles to Memphis. Did you read the sign? Have a good life. It's been good to know you. And maybe sometime, if the wind is right, we'll blow in the same direction for another night. It's a crazy world, and crazy things happen all the time. next day we made friends with the neighbors, and I got down my guitar. A couple of the many things you can't do in your car. The kid from Colorado had a 12-string Gibson, and he played on a couple of songs. And then he gathered up his stuff and motioned us to come along. 'Cause everybody knows that all the cool kids gravitate to the back of the bus. We made up endless verses to the Trailways Blues until the driver yelled at us. I was traveling with a sheet of paper that was laced with LSD. I cut apart a dozen hits and passed them out for free. A couple hours later we were all best buddies, and I started playing my own songs. I'd only written half a dozen, so I had to play them twice, and everybody sang along. Have a good life, it's been good to know you. It's 7 miles to Memphis, did you read the sign? Have a good life, it's been good to know you. And maybe sometime, if the wind is right, we'll blow in the same direction for another night. It's a crazy world, and crazy things happen all the time. We stopped to get the breakfast, and the scenery kept moving. When does this cafe slow down? We laughed until it hurt, 'cause they call it Trailways. What a trip we took to Memphis town. I had a goodbye hug with my friend from Portland. We promised that we'd stay in touch. We meant it when we said it, but we knew it doesn't happen too much. I turned around and hollered from the top of the stairs, I'm gonna make it, you wait and see. There was a chorus of agreement, and they all waved back at me. Well, I never stopped writing, I never stopped singing. Did I make it in the music biz? Well, if you do what you love, love will follow. And if that's not success, what is? Have a good life, it's been good to know you. It's 7 miles to Memphis, did you read the sign? Have a good life, it's been good to know you. And maybe sometime, if the wind is right, we'll blow in the same direction for another night. It's a crazy world, and crazy things happen all the time. It's a crazy world, and crazy things happen all the time. Yay, thank you so much. Yep, had a few adventures in those days. Well, I got time for another song or two, I think. Let's see. Oh, cool. I wish it were that easy. Now, back in 1972, this song came on the radio, and I was absolutely hypnotized by it. I could not get this song out of my head. Yum. Denver Water, by the way, was voted #1 in the country in taste at the water convention, the Water Department convention, which was held in Denver. So the home team won that one. I personally think Hollywood Water and San Francisco Water are just as good, but Denver's got pretty good water. The song was Gary Glitter, Rock and Roll Part 2. And it had the swampiest, nastiest rock and roll beat that I'd ever heard in my life. And there I was, 17 years old. I can remember being at a swap meet with my parents. They decided to take a bunch of old stuff to the swap meet at, what's the name of that theater down around Federal Way? Midway or something like that? Roger, there's a drive-in theater down there that used to have weekend swap meets back in the 70s, maybe later too.
Yeah, it was a Midway drive-in theater down there.
Midway
Yeah.
Drive-In. Okay, so yeah, thank you. My vivid memory is of all my mom's old, Vaseline wear, Depression-era glass and stuff that she sold some really nice things at that swap meet. I hope she got a good price for it. And me getting a sunburn and doing nothing but walk around that swap meet looking at stuff and hearing this thing in my head, which was the simplest song ever written. Are you familiar with it? Do you know Gary Glitter, Rock and Roll Part 2? It goes boom ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum. Bum da da ba da dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum bum bum. And then it's got one word in the middle of it. It goes, hey! It's got one lyric, hey. It's, 2 syllables more economical than tequila. I don't think there's any song with fewer lyrics that has any lyrics at all. But I got so captivated by that rhythm. And I keep hearing this song, I Wish It Were That Easy, which I wrote, 40 years later. I keep hearing this song with that same heavy-duty, swampy swing beat. So I'm going to play it like that, as close as I can. Of course, I don't have 2 drummers, and I'm not wearing silver spandex, but I'll do the best I can. Funny souvenir I carried round with me, a groove around my finger where that gold ring used to be. I noticed just this morning that my finger now was whole. I wish it were that easy heal what doesn't show. I wish it were that easy to heal what doesn't show. One by one, they're wearing out things we used to share. Flannel sheets, kitchen towels, beat up silverware. I take them back to Goodwill and I go get something new. I wish it were that easy to try replacing you. I wish it were that easy to try replacing you. My friends all try and tell me what they say is true. Find myself a new love, I'll stop singing songs to you. Love is such a simple thing when you're falling in I wish it were that easy, climbing out again. I wish it were that easy when you're climbing out again. Wish it were that easy. Thanks, gang. Great. Well, let's see. What time is it getting to be? I've still got a little more. You up for one more? I am. Here we go. What are we going to play this time? Ha! Shine. All right. Good. I'm glad. Those songs just bracket my life. One from the early 70s and then this one from 2022. 23, I guess I finished it. Write what you know. I'll be hitting the road for a little while, looking up friends who can make me smile. Settling here is on my mind, but I can only look as far down the road as my headlights shine. Shine, let 'em shine. They're never gonna shine around the corner and that's just fine. Shine, let 'em shine. I can only look as far down the road as my headlights shine. Well, I left that town in 22. Thought I'd go home to the place I knew. I stepped in the river, but it wasn't the same. Well, it might have been the place, and it might have been me that changed. So I said to myself, I got 100 friends. I drive all night just to see them again. I don't have a rhythm and I don't have a plan, but I've got my freedom and I got my minivan. Shine, let 'em shine. I hope I get to visit every one of them down the line. Shine, let 'em shine. I can only look as far down the road as my headlights shine. I've been getting rid of the stuff I own. It's easier to fly with hollow bone. Trading it all for a little time to read a novel or write a song, or drive all day just listening to John cry. Let 'em shine. I don't have a lot of money, but I got a lot of peace of mind. Shine, let 'em shine. I can only look as far down the road as my headlights shine. I'll be hitting the road for a little while, looking up friends who can make me smile. taking a stand for this life of mine, and looking just as far down the road as my headlights shine. Shine, let 'em shine. I don't have a lot of money, but I got a lot of peace of mind. Shine, let 'em shine. I got $47 in my pocket and it's all mine. And I can only look as far down the road as my headlights